JH Plays back with another video, and today we will be counting down every suit in Marvel Spider-Man from worst to best. And I did not unlock the Undy suit, but you know what, actually, since I'm talking about the Undy suit, might as well just start from there, since it's by far my worst suit to ever exist in a Spider-Man game. If you have any Marvel Spider-Man knowledge, you will probably have heard of the Undy suit. It's the root of all evil. And guess how you get it? Completing the game to 100%. You're basically given the option to go around naked for spending hours on end to complete the story. I don't even need to explain. Also, just talking about the gameplay for a second. If I'm bad at the game,
worse than Fisk ever was.
If I'm bad at the game, you cut me some slack since I've just been playing the PlayStation 2 Spider-Man 2 game, and it controls a lot different.
Real talk, guys. The Destroy New York stick is getting old.
I would show you the Undy suit, but it won't let me until I unlock it. Though really, if you got any Marvel Spider-Man knowledge, you'll know of it. And you'll probably hate it as much as me. Not necessarily a bad suit. It's just the difficulty and pain that you have to go through to complete the game to 100%. Not literal pain. Well, not literal pain. Hi, I'm just making a video. And next we have wrestler suit. Bye.
Demons are total fanatics. I can't believe how loyal they are to Martin Lee.
This suit sucks. I don't need to explain. Look at it. It's supposed to be a reference to the original, to the first ever Spider-Man comic, also to the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie, the first live action Spider-Man movie, where he kind of dressed up in something a lot like this.
Oops,
Even as the poster in his apartment at the start of the game. But still, it's just so bad. There's no need for an explanation. It's just so bad looking. There's literally nothing. There's literally nothing that I like about this suit. Besides that, you don't need to actually do anything to unlock it. Next we have the king of disgusting, the Spirit Spider. This is another one. I don't need to explain. Look how his toes look weird. His mouth doesn't move, so he looks weird in cutscenes. Nothing about him makes any sense. I mean, the power that the power that you get from playing as him is very enjoyable. Oh god, it's very
this is what they call organized crime.
It's very enjoyable and cool to look at, but it's not. But there's no excuse. Having a suit this bad should be illegal in the Marvel universe. Oh god, it just doesn't fit in a game like this, especially whenever you're in a cutscene, because looking at how aggressive and evil the suit looks compared to Spider-Man or a friendly jokester, it just doesn't look right. No actual problems with the suit. It's just not. It just doesn't. It just
My
shouldn't
bad.
be in the game.
End of the road.
I mean, it's really cool looking at the flame on its head, especially at nighttime when it shines. But it's not a good suit. I don't need to explain it. Look at how ugly it is. It looks like he was wearing a one. It looks like he was wearing a onesie, then someone turned him inside out.
1034. Repeat.
It
Assault
looks
reported.
so bad.
Active near Carnegie Hall.
There are some good parts, which is why it's not the worst. What was that? Which is why it's not worse than the wrestler suits, but it's still bad.
Try and guess how I feel about.
I mean, I would definitely take this over the wrestler suit any day, since it's got some nice looking features.
I realize the irony in me saying this.
Also, it's pretty cool
You've learned not to
looking
hit
at him
people.
after he's just like crushed some enemies, because that's when it fits. But that brings us to our next Secret War suit. Now, this one isn't just exactly bad, but there's something about it that I hate. I don't know whether it's the really weird red webbing all around his body, or that weird looking blue spider. They both are pretty bad to look at.
Control. Need a status update on the situation in Yorkville. Control. APC Echoes in pursuit of fugitives.
I mean, the blue spider does look a little bit cool, but doesn't deserve many props. This will work better on a different suit.
Sable's contained. Time to stop the convicts.
It would work way better on a different suit, since that it actually looks nice. There's quite a lot of it that I don't like. I mean, does anyone else see something off with this suit? But still, I think I'm done talking with this one
Just when I
about
thought I
this
might run
one.
out of Sable agents to hit.
So next one. Next we have the electrically insulated suit. I've got a lot of bad things to say about this one, and the biggest is, just look at it.
You asked for it.
It looks so
I
bad.
should have recorded this.
It doesn't look like something anyone would willingly wear. It looks like he recolored one of his suits and then filled it with pillows. This is my definition of a bad suit. Can it please be removed and swapped with like something else? Just please. I don't like it. It's horrible. It's bad. I don't like it. It's bad. So next we have the Last Stand suit. This is like just a better version of the wrestler suit. There's nothing I have to say about it. It's just a better wrestler suit, and its ability is pretty good. But I mean, I prefer the King of the Ring ability that you get from the wrestler suit, but it works with this one. Works best with this one. So it's honestly,
Way too many bullets flying over there.
I don't know. I'd give this like a 5 out of 10 just because there's parts I'm glad about and there's parts I'm not. I don't like that there's no more of them line things on the mask. Because Spider-Man's original suit has like black lining, kind of like the Secret War suit, but just black obviously. But they don't have it on this suit. It would look better with it. It would look a lot better with it. They just don't have it, which is my problem. At least other suits. I don't think that it tried a little more than the wrestler suits, since the wrestler suits. Actually, I don't even know if this is original or not. I really don't know. Because I feel like I've seen, it feels familiar, but I don't remember ever seeing it. So next we have the Spider Armor Mark III. It's just a little odd. I mean, the armor in itself looks okay.
Everybody hates me.
The eyes look actually really good at nighttime. But if you're in the daytime and you put this suit on, the eyes look like stickers. So it's, some of it's good, some of it's bad. It's kind of like my opinion on the Last Stand suit. The things I like, things that should be removed. I don't like the spider. The spider looks like it's being squeezed to death. The spider looks like it's in pain. It just doesn't look nice. Other than that, looks great. And it comes with a nice suit power. It reflects bullets at people. Well, besides sniper bullets, but getting hit with a sniper, it's your fault. Just because snipers are really easy to avoid. But still, it's overall a pretty good suit. There's nothing bad to say about it. There's nothing good to say about it. Now we're getting into. Wait, before we get into the good suits, we gotta talk about this one. Fear itself suit. So many, the things I like and the things I hate. It's better than the rest. Just because I love the colour that it has. But the spider looks really bad as well. Spider looks like garbage. And I can't just not talk about those gauntlets. What the hell are they? I hate those gauntlets. They look so bad. But still, other than that, besides the spider and the gauntlets, it's just a standard suit. Not bad, not good, not great, there's not much to say about it, but overall, could be better, could be worse. I think it's just fine to stay as it is, since I want the undie suit to be changed. I want the game to add a custom suit option instead of the undie suit, since it's bad. I wanted to be able to make my own custom suit. Like you could make the material and such, but that's not what I'm trying to talk. That isn't what I'm here to talk about. So now we're getting into the good-ish ones. Classic suit damage. Well, this is the only one that's only good-ish. It's like the Last Stand suit. Not much to say about it. It's not exactly a bad suit. There's nothing bad to say about it. I don't have anything particularly positive. But it's just a suit. I don't hate it, don't love it. I mean, it could have been a little bit more damaged, because if you're gonna call it the classic suit damaged, it should be a little bit more damaged than that.
Kick it up a notch. Say goodnight.
So, for a damaged suit, it's bad, but for a normal suit, it's okay. So I'm just gonna go to the next one, and this is where the suits get good. this is where I start. This is where we're entering the territory of my favorite. Well, no, not my favorite, but some of the good suits. Some of the ones that I can't exact that it doesn't deserve to be called a bad one.
Officers are under fire.
So next we have not that. The noir suit. It's a little difficult to say.
Report came in from Lenox Hill.
But it's the reason why this isn't higher up is because it looks great at night time. Very cool, it blends in a lot.
I gotta help.
But when you're in daytime, it looks really bad.
Aw, you shouldn't have.
I mean, it could have been so much better. But it just isn't. I feel like something's missing. It's like a piece of a puzzle. I just can't tell what's missing though. Well, actually, that's what I'm like with every puzzle. There's always gonna be one piece missing. Oh god, what the hell am I doing? Oh god. Oh god. I mean, it just looks great at night time. It looks god awful at daytime. That's all I have to say about it. Bad daytime suit, nice nighttime suit. This one doesn't stand out in any actual way. It's safe to be called a good suit though. I mean, it feels a little unneeded. I mean, once you get the ability to once you finish the story and become able to change the time of day, once I became able to change the time of day, and once I became able to change the time of day, I spent ages playing with this suit. Gotten a bit bored of it now.
Not loving the whole convicts with heavy weapons thing.
But it was great before. It's just not as good anymore. So next we have Spider Armor Mark II. I mean, it's better than the noir suit just because it looks fine to wear at night time. It's just, my opinion is that it's good, but super unneeded. Cause spoilers for the end of the game right now. Just gotta give that warning if you haven't played it yet and are going to. At the end of the game, so you're strong enough to fight the final boss battle, you get in my opinion one of the greatest suits. One of the greatest custom suits ever. The anti-ox suit. And it's just a better version of that.
I will pull this car over right now.
So what's the actual point? It's not bad, but it's unneeded. But still, I mean, I would have preferred it if it was a glow in the dark like this one. Then I'd use it a lot more because then I'd use it like my first anti-ox suit. But it's bad. In some ways. I call it bad. And not like terrible bad or anything. It's just like unneeded bad. Cause I really hate when something when like a suit or something in the game is unnecessary but still takes up something that could be great. Oh god. I mean, so next we have the vintage comic book suit. Now this one just isn't exactly great to look at, but the design and even just the thought of someone actually deciding to make this a playable suit, that is genius. I mean, I don't remember a suit ever looking this good since Ultimate Spider-Man came out. Dude, it's just so good. It's just so clean. It's the best. It's the best. It's the most well thought of out of them all. It's not the best, but it's the most well thought of. Cause I don't know what other. I don't know what other game creators besides the great Insomniac Games, the PS4's Lord and Saviour, could make something as good as this. I mean, it takes a lot of time and effort, and especially money to do this. And its ability quips is great. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm not supposed to be talking about the superpowers. But next, I have not the Scarlet Spider, the homemade suit. This is so worth it. When I first got this suit, it felt great, and I only got it I only got it yesterday. It's the embodiment of a good suit. I love how simple it is, because not everything needs to be like super high tech. It's just basic. Looks really comfortable as well.
Someone's pinned under that car. Need to hurry.
If you don't know where this came from, it came from last year's Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Homecoming. It was either his first, second, or last suit. He wore 3 throughout the whole thing. But still, great. Gonna have to hold that. But still, it's a very good suit. That's all I'm gonna say about it. That's because I want to get into the great suits. These suits are the greatest of the greats. These are ones that I will wear 9 times out of 10. But still, that leads me to the classic suit. This is fantastic. It's just it's just a homemade suit, but it's classic. But you don't actually have anything bad to say about it. It's great because it's just the classic suit. You can't say anything negative about the main man. Classic. I mean, it's great. It's like saying that modern Sonic is better than classic Sonic. Classic Sonic was the first, and modern Sonic wouldn't exist without him. It just makes no sense. This deserves a ton of credit. Also, they managed to make it look so good looking. But there is another one that you get. There is another version of this that you get later on, and it shines. Well, if it's when it's nighttime and you die, it looks like it's shining. The Stark suit. This is also another suit from last year's Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man Homecoming. It's so good looking. They managed to make it look so great. I
Calling all units. Robbery in progress. Suspects are armed.
I honestly do love the classic suit, but I can't say that the classic is better. This is just a better looking version of the classic suit. What is it to say? It's just great.
I should have recorded this.
There's not a negative to say about this. It's great. I can't really pinpoint one thing that I like so much about it. It's just all together. Just using it feels so good. It's basically just fantastic. And next we have the advanced suit. The first original, the second original design made by Insomniac Games. It looks fantastic. Again, not negative to say about it. The White Spider, it's just a better version of the classic suit with a white spider. One thing that it could have done better was the orange-ish colour that it has with it. Look at the colour of this. A beautiful beautiful tomato red. And then look at this, a kind of peachy colour. I don't think that it looks as well. I mean, it's just as good. Because if you were to look at when you first get access to this game, it shows a version of this suit, but all of the peachy type colour, it's all red and it looks fantastic. If it had that red, it would have been my favourite suit in this game. But that it's just that one colour stands out so much. Good God, I don't know why I care about that red colour so much. It still looks great. The white spider, the little white part on his leg. The white on his arm going down to the back of his hands. It's wonderful.
We don't make the orders, we follow.
Say it again. This is the suit that I would never look. This is the suit that I'm so glad that you get on like the third mission. Also, I've never seen someone give you such a good and strong suit for completing 3 missions, and the third one is completely skippable. So technically you have to do 2 missions if you don't like the puzzles like me. It feels so worth it. And sometimes even feel like I don't deserve it. I did like no work to get this. The hardest thing that I did was beat a pretty easy boss battle, though it was a little difficult since I never played the game before and it was on the hardest difficulty, but still, it's enjoyable. So it just looks so good, day, night, sunset. Even when it's raining, it always looks good. It shines at night time though. Next, we have the Spider-Punk suit. Now, this isn't exactly my type of suit. It's like one of those suits that you'd find that I don't actually enjoy wearing, but it deserves so much credit for its insane detail and really good looks. I just like this. It's not my type of suit, but it's a suit that deserves so much credit.
Those lunatics will kill someone driving.
It looks great, though it doesn't really fit. It doesn't really fit Spider-Man's original actions because Spider-Man's a lot more peaceful and he's just much more peaceful than this. It doesn't exactly suit his sort of style, but overall outstanding. And next we have the Stealth Big Time suit. This is great. There's not an I love the look.
Criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle.
I love how good the suit feels. It looks really comfortable. I want one. Also, the glow in the dark is outstanding. It just works. I love it. I can't exactly can't. It's just great looking. And I mean great looking.
That's it, huh?
There's still not on. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing bad I can say about it. I was trying to think about something bad to say about it. Couldn't think of any. So next we have the Scarlet Spider. I honestly don't have to explain, so I'm just gonna kind of skip this one. Look at it, it's great. Everything about it looks fantastic, and I don't think that actually is the original design. I don't remember the original design having so many lines, but still, it looks so much better. Like, if that's not the original, it looks way better like this. It looks great. But anyway, next we have the suit that I wore for a good chunk of this game, the negative suit. I wore it for every Mr. Negative boss battle, everything that involved the demons, everything. This is the suit that I grew up with. Well, when it comes to this game, this is the suit I grew up with. It looks well, it literally looks outstanding. It looks the most special. It looks the most special and great. The rest are all kind of crappy. Well, no. The rest just aren't as like special and interesting. All of the other ones don't compare.
Report came in from Little Italy.
I mean, just look at it. The interesting greyish whitish pattern. And I don't even need to talk about the great colours.
Drug deals with criminals.
Also really cool effect. Look. Where's the negative? Need to look. See, if you look closely, what? Don't you see the advanced suits there? If you look super close, that's the advanced suit. See, that is such a cool effect. And it's one of the greatest effects in the whole game. I never knew game creators that could make something this good. It takes millions to make this, and it was so worth it. I mean, I can't pinpoint anything bad. It's just so great.
I should have recorded this.
So I'm just gonna go to some of the best. Also, just a warning, if I miss any, I'm sorry. Logo, 2099 black suit, great, just fantastic. I mean, does anyone else remember that there was that there was a bunch of lines that it had that rushed around it, like a light blue lines to go up and down from the feet to the head, and then just continuously repeat like Christmas lights. Well, it looks fantastic. How did the voice crack there?
Definitely top 5 or bottom.
I mean, it looks a little odd wearing a 2099 suit in 2018 in Manhattan, but it just looks great, and I love the suit power that comes with it. The low gravity one, I don't know if I can use it or not. Oh crap, can't activate it. But still, just know this. The meaning of great is it? I mean, I just can't pinpoint anything wrong besides that one thing that I said before. It's just so, it's one of those outstanding suits, like the negative, just not as outstanding, but still great looking. I'm not gonna really use this suit much since it looks a little odd. I'll say it again, 2099 suit, 2018, doesn't exactly fit, does it? But still, just think about it. It's great. I feel like those like lines that go up and down are still something that's missing, but great. Props to the props to the creator of that suit. They did a good job.
For criminals, these guys have an impressive social circle.
So next we have, what is it? The velocity suit. Nothing bad to say about it. One bad thing to say about it. The spider on the front of the suit doesn't actually light up like the one on the back. But it's great. The eyes look a little odd. It looks like he spent a couple of hours in complete darkness and then came out looking like that.
Gotta give that wheelman props. Manhattan rush hour is no joke.
But still, great. Definitely not the best, but it's good. Next we have, oh yeah, spoilers if you don't want them. Tough. The Antioch suit, the suit that comes at the end of the game to congratulate you. Cool power. Oh yeah, also one thing. Look at this. The power that comes with the 2099 black suit is incredible, and it's so much fun. I wish I could use it all the time though, but its recharge is pretty fast, but it doesn't last long enough. But it's so much fun. Anyway, this suit looks great. From its lighting to its material and the really cool looking cool spider thing on its back. It's like a better version of the white spider. Though really the white spider does look great still. This looks better. So I think that's most of them. I think there's only like a few left. Oh yeah, we got the dark suit, but I can't actually show you that one, so I'm not gonna put that on the list. 2099 white suit. Just look at it, it's formidable. It deserves a world of praise. I don't know if this is a custom design or if it's like from one of the comics. Pretty sure it's from the comics, but I would have more respect for Insomniac if it was an original design, but I'm pretty sure it's not, because it takes a while to design an original Spider-Man costume, unless it has like the most minor change ever.
Hi, I'm your parole officer. You're doing it wrong.
I mean, it's just good. What is the bad to say about this? It's the king of all good looking suits. It just didn't make it to my number one. The Iron Spider suit. This is the king. This is the one that shines. This is like the popular kid in the. This is like the popular kid in the school of suits. This is the best. Just look at it. It's incredible looking spider. It's great colours, very nice and vibrant. It glows in the dark. It's outstanding. Well, actually, a lot of these suits are outstanding, but still, it's one of those really special ones. I'm gonna just have to dodge for a while because I want to show you the Iron Spider thing. But still, I'm trying to talk about it. I'm just gonna talk about it for a while. I mean, look at it. It's the embodiment of greatness. I mean, I spent so long struggling between this and the 2099 black suit. They both look great. But then the ability that came with the suit, I just couldn't not put it at the top. It's just so good looking. I mean, I can't talk about the suit much, so I'm just gonna have to try and dodge until I get to show the Iron Spider. But still, I give it a 10 out of. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 if you don't include the whites. If it didn't have the iron arms, I would give it a 7 out of 10. But guess what? Yes! The king of greatness is here. These iron arms are legit. Interesting looking combos. Sparks fly. It lasts for a good amount of time, and it just looks so great. But still, that's the end of my list. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and tell me if I missed any of the suits. I'm pretty sure I didn't, and I definitely didn't go over one of the suits twice. Those were the things I was those are the things that worried me, since I didn't actually have a list of all of these. But still, hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified about all my future videos. And goodbye, everyone.